Pam here. So I'm sure this video is going to be a controversial video, even though that's not my intention and that's not what I want it to be. I just know because what I'm going to talk about will be. And that's too bad. That's a shame. So let me start out by saying what I'm going to say in this video is more things I'm feeling, is not toward anybody out there on YouTube that I know. So this is not towards my subscribers, and this is not towards any people I interact with on YouTube. So please don't think that I'm thinking it's about you, okay? I'm making a general topic discussion on people out there, okay? So I just wanted to make that clear first of all, okay? Because, you know, I think my interaction on YouTube is good. And I like you all. I truly do. So, I am, about me, I am a very positive person. It's true. And I am an optimist. And I do like to dream a lot. I'm a dreamer. However, with that, I'm also a realist. So I have the dream side and a realist side. And I'm glad, because it sort of balances it all out a bit. Because, you know, if all you ever do is only dream and never live in reality, that's not good. And if you always are just dealing with reality and you never dream, you can't make your dreams come true. You can't be fun and playful and all that sort of thing. So, you know, you need that balance. And I'm not saying I'm in perfect balance. There's other things I'm still working on for balance, you know? It's just like life's a constant work on trying to be better than what you are. At least that's what I want, you know? And again, when I say you all, I don't mean you all. I'm not saying my subscribers or the people I like. I'm just in general with people out there. So, okay, so with that said, of the dreamer and the realist that I am, there are certain aspects of reality I have to deal with. I can't ignore it, and I can't pretend it's not there. So, yeah, so I always say to people that know me, if it would be up to me, I just would like float away on a pink cloud and have fun all the time and just love everything about life. That's how it would be, because that side of me loves that. That's what I would want. But that's not how it is. That's not the reality of life here. So, but you know, so I have my moments that things of life, and I'm not talking about like money things, because, you know, everybody has that challenge, or maybe not everybody, but I know I do. And if I get down about any money challenges, you know, or struggles that way, I don't stay down. I like briefly get down and I get over it fast, because I just do. You know? So the thing that I most am affected by in life are obviously people. And not so much, it's more like the really dark things people do, okay? And it doesn't even have to be people I know. It's just what's out there in the world. And I am going to have to do this video in several clips just because of my video time. So I'll get right back on that to you on the next clip. So anyway, let me just say this again. Regarding money and me, and any times I've had money struggles, and I'm going to be moving down the road here, and I'll tell you more about that another time. Then you'll hear a little bit on that. But I'm not saying would I've ever had any money struggles that I didn't worry about it. Of course, that's normal. But I don't worry long. That's what I'm saying. So let's just say there was something. Let's just say somebody cheated me out of money. And you could hear more about that later. Because say somebody was like doing like construction work for you. I'm just giving you a scenario. And they were supposed to do such and such. And they charged you for such and such, and you paid for such and such, and later that thing didn't work right, and you found out later that they didn't do what they were supposed to do, but you thought they did. They cheated you, okay? So I'm not saying like, or anything like that. I wouldn't worry initially, but I let go of it fast. Because stuff like that happens, you know, and I mean, like I would initially worry and then have to let go of it. Like, I don't go for days ever. I may go for hours, and I might even go for an evening. But the next day I get up, I'm finished with it. You know? That's all. I don't dwell. Why? I can't live like that. I just can't. I can't live like that. I don't want to be depressed about things like that. So, anyway, so I guess my thing out there is, is the things people do, you know? And it could be people you don't know. It could be like interaction. Like, even when you're going to the store, it could just be, you know, how people are. I don't like people who are disrespectful, and there's a lot of that out there. So, if I encounter too much disrespect from people out there, whether it could be, I'm just saying things, it could be in your workplace, it could be in your interaction, it just could be people you don't even know if you go to the store. Yeah, to me that's like, because I'm respectful of people, and I wouldn't do it any other way. I treat people with respect, no matter who, because you should. Because it's the right thing to do, but people these days don't have that mentality, and I don't cheat people either. I'm far from perfect, but I don't cheat anybody. I don't cheat people to get ahead, too. So I don't like that. I don't like that people cheat others out there. I don't like that. That's very negative. And I don't like people who are fake. And again, I'm not trying to, when I say that, even if I knew the person, I'm trying to shame that person. But you can say you dislike the behavior, okay? Like, not the person, because you don't know what they went through. You don't know. But the behavior. All are accountable for behavior. So why, when they have a trial and they have a criminal, they have a jury, and they have to judge behavior by things. So we can't judge the behavior. Just try not to slander or judge the person, okay? You know, everybody is a human being, but you can say, hey, that's bad behavior, whatever. But anyway, I don't want to get off onto that subject. But, yeah, so... yeah, I get tired of that sometimes, like stuff going on in the world, and I do know it wasn't always like that. It always was. There was always that, but I'm telling you, it's worse than ever. And I don't know if you all notice it, but I've been around longer than some of you maybe. It's worse than ever. And I am going to... end with all the negative, bad behavior, you know, and all the stuff you hear on the TV and the news. And by the way, I don't watch that much. I don't. I do catch it, of course, but I can't be listening to that all the time and hearing about that place was bombed and those people went in and killed those. I do hear it. Of course I do. I catch some of it, but I don't watch much of that, okay? I limit that because that'll get you depressed. That'll cause you to have anxiety. I don't have anxiety because I don't want to watch that. I know what's going on in the world. Why do I want to dwell on it? My gosh, I'd watch that stuff after that. Even like pet things. That little darn pet commercials. Oh, the animals in the shelter. I know they're trying to get you to get an animal in the shelter, but they're showing abused animals. I'm like, I can't watch that. I gotta shut that off. I can't watch it. Because that makes me feel down. So, you know, I'd stay away from that stuff. So, no, that's what I'd suggest to anybody out there. Limit what the negative stuff you watch. That's my opinion. And, but anyway, so, yeah. I just think, oh, yeah, I don't know. Somebody's gonna be people who won't like this, but I don't care. No matter what, I don't care if you can't, I don't care if you like this or not. I'll end it on this. There is a God above. There is, whether you want to believe there's God or not. He's there, He exists, and He is. And He is the Alpha and the Omega. The first and the last, the beginning and the end. And He is a loving, good God, I'll say that, and a righteous God. But He does judge evil and sin. He does. So, I'll just get on to me, is because I believe in Him and other things as well, but we're not getting into it here. Because I believe in Him is why I don't do disrespect, why I don't try to cheat people, why I don't try to suck everything out of life and out of people that I can. That is why. Because I know He knows what I'm doing, and I hold myself accountable to how I live my life. Okay? So, whether you want to believe it or not, again, most people, or a lot of people, don't believe in God. Don't believe in that. So, I know the ones that commit the real heinous crimes. I know they don't. No, they don't. Because they don't think that anything's going to happen to them later. They just think they're here. Like I'm talking about the ones that like are so angry and go violent and then they go shoot others and kill themselves. Because they don't think they're going anywhere. They don't think. Because they don't believe in it. But they're going to... I feel sorry for them. I do. I really do. But that's my answer for it all, is people have gotten away from that, and it's not all you all's fault. Part of it is it's not taught anymore. It's not, but it was when I grew up, okay? And then you have to choose whether you want to believe it or not. I mean, everybody's got that choice. So I'm just telling you personally, for me, because there isn't that, you might as well do whatever you can get away with. But I don't live like that, okay? Because I live my life, try to be pleasing to God. And I am not perfect by any means. It's a work, you know, and God is very loving and forgiving. So, you know, when you do screw up, you know, you have Him to tell Him you're sorry and all, or Jesus, but we're not going to get into all that. So that's not the purpose of this video. But anyway, I'm just telling you that's how I believe. So, but anyway, and that is why I live my life. And it's very sad to me that things are the way they are. And it's not going to change as long as it remains that way. Because as long as you're not held accountable to that, it's just whether or not you get caught someday, you know. Again, I feel sorry for those people. So anyway, that's it. And I said it's a controversial video. But it is what it is. So, I had to say it, and I was just sharing how I felt, and I was flowing with it, and whatever came out, came out. So anyway, that's it. And till next time, I'll see ya.